Aloha, my beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's energy reading for April 24th until April 30th. It is the last week of April, and we are moving into Samhain. Is it Samhain? No, sorry. Beltane. Sorry, it's called Beltane. It's actually one of my favorite, I always call it Witches' Day, that we have throughout the year. It is one of the four most important ones, and this one is the one where we celebrate, the beginning of the rebirth of the year, the springtime, the I would say also the abundance of life that we get, the fertility of life. But also we have a portal day on April 28th, and one of the things that I don't want to say I forgot to mention from last week, but last week was, because of the eclipse, that was way more important. So I wanted to focus more on that. So, but we have a Mercury in retrograde since April 21st, and we are going to have it until May 14th. So we are right in the middle of a communication challenge, to put it that way. I've noticed at some point that if I am aware of that, and that's why I'm saying it, I'm letting everybody know, because I feel that the more we're aware of a Mercury being in retrograde, we are able to be more conscious of how we speak, how we communicate to our surroundings. So that's why I'm telling you. So we're in the middle already. It started on April 21st, and we're going to have it until 14th of May. So yeah, let's just, be more conscious, be more aware of how we communicate, how we speak, and how things, also on the other hand, if we are the listeners, how things come to us. Because, sometimes you might feel that something, was a little bit too aggressive, or a little bit, too fighty, or, you feel attacked by someone. And if you truly look into it, that person is actually not attacking you. It's Mercury retrograde triggering something within the communication that wants to be healed inside of you as well. So that's for the energies that we're having for this week. So it's going to be interesting. As always, I make an extra pile for the portal day. So we have this one up here on the top, and then another one for the whole week. And again, as always, the personal cards below. We have the purple flower on the left, the white flower in the center, and the rainbow flower on the right. And it felt so good last time, so I want to invite you to take a couple of deep breaths with me. If you like, put your hand on your heart and the other hand on your solar plexus, on your intuition, and just hold it there, and be mindful of your body. Maybe your hands are getting hot, like they do for me always when I do this practice, which means the energy is flowing. But don't worry if it doesn't. Some of us have that, some of us don't, and it's not better or worse. It just is. But just take a breath, or take deep breaths, and just feel into that connection of your heart, connecting with your heart and your intuition. And by just standing or sitting up straight, you're connecting to your higher self for all the best information to be received today. And we invite all our ancestors, or all our spirit guides, the universe, our higher selves, all the divine within and outside of us that want to support us in today's reading, to receive the messages that we are going to need for the coming week, to help us serve the energies of the coming week. Very good. As for announcements, I just want to remind you of the intention where I want to support you to create more intention with your gift as an empath, as a highly sensitive person. It helps us to reflect on where we are at the moment and where we want to go. And with that, those are the questions that I'm giving you there. And with those questions, I actually have a small direction on how to create your intention with the questions that I'm asking you. If you are interested in those, you'll find the link to those questions in the show notes and in the description. And as always, I'd like to let you know that there was another Soul Talk last Friday. So go and dive in, listen to the wonderful Soul Talk I had, and you'll find all the links. You'll find it in the last episode on the podcast, and you'll find it, how do you say? I'll connect it here on the YouTube channel. You'll probably find a small banner on top where I'm connecting the last Soul Talk that I recorded and published. All right, so let's get started with this week's message of the Portal Day. So we're getting started here. Let me bring it up. We have feeling. I'm feeling that we're in need of this feeling good at the moment. So we have this card again. I know last week it was in one of the personal cards, and this time it's for all of us coming from the Portal Day. So again, feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. So take this in, and bring it into your energy field for this week. Focus on feeling good. Bring in all the good energy that you want to create in your life. Then we have Forge, Don't Follow, one of the Starseeds cards that I love, because if you are here, if you're listening and tuning in to this reading, you are probably one of the empaths and highly sensitives that are forging the path for everybody else coming. So like it says here, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Let's lead, let's help, let's support our fellow humans, to go to create a wonderful new world. And we can do that by supporting everyone and everybody, and by being, in our own strength for that. Then we have the Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You're loved unconditionally. Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. I love this. For everybody who was there last week, I do shuffle the cards very much. And they're shuffled very thoroughly. But we're having this card again because I think we had it in one of the personal cards as well last week. So apparently this portal day wants all of us to be reminded of this. Let your guide, be with your spirit guides. Trust in the guidance that you are receiving. And what I love about this, again, if you didn't, go back to last week's reading and listen to my explanation of this one, because I speak about how that commitment that we create, helps, how that commitment actually defines our discipline. When we sometimes think we're not disciplined, we are, because if you look at your commitment on your spiritual and personal growth, there you go. And this is a reminder of that, to remind yourself that you're there, you're committed. And from the ancestors, we have White Witch, be the light. Wow, look at this beautiful card for those of you watching. Wow, be the light. And I feel that, feeling good, be the light, forge, don't follow. So we are the ones, being the ones walking the path for everybody else. I know it's hard, and sometimes we don't have, many people around us supporting that, but we're here, and we are, we came to this planet to do that. And again, we're here. And if you're here, you're part of, my community, and we're gathering together, to gain strength together, to be, be the light, or like Mahatma Gandhi said, to be the change we want to see in the world. And it starts with us. And the moment we start, creating ourselves, making ourselves lighter, and by lighter, I don't mean from light, I mean it from lightness, meaning that we, let go more of our old stories, of our paradigms, of our fears, of everything that's holding us back. The more we do that, and especially for us empaths and highly sensitives, the more we do it, we are supporting the greater good, and we are helping the greater good. And we are the leaders, because people will see that it's working for us, so they will start doing it as well. And here we go with, so this is what we have from the portal days, and now we're going to go into what we have as energy for this week. And we have, when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So cultivate your spiritual connection. That's going to be the theme for this week. Cultivate your spiritual connection. Connect yourself to your spirit guides, no matter, whatever your spirit guides are. If you're working with angels, if you're working with your ancestors, with, power animals, if you're working with whatever higher energy you're working with, cultivate connecting to them this week. That is going to be something that's going to help you. And then we have from the Starseed cards, Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. So I love when this card comes up because it's a reminder that somewhere in your past, it could be this life or some other life, where you have already passed through the challenge that you're going through right now. So, find a good meditation, connect to that energy of yours that has already found a solution, and see how you can recreate that solution for the situation you're in right now. So that might be something to look at for this week. And then we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And again here, what are you desiring? What is it that you truly want to create in your life? And bring that more into your life. Bring it more, create that energy within you right now. Ooh, I'm feeling that very strong, creating that desire. And then we have from the ancestors, we have High Priestess, harness mystic power. High Priestess, harness your mystic power. Wow, that's a beautiful card. The energy's there. You have your mystic power. It's right in there. Maybe you might need someone to help you unblock it, but that's, this card basically confirms what I keep saying. All of us, we have this divine brilliance within us. It's just waiting for us to stand in it, in that divine brilliance, and to stand in that majestic and mystic power and harness that for our life. So this is going to be important for you this week. If you feel like you need guidance with that, let me know. You'll find the link to your free energy session in the comment, not in the comments, in the description of the video or in the show notes of the podcast. So High Priestess, harness that mystic power within you. Love this. And we have a second one from the ancestors, and we have the Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Ooh, exchange energy to create abundance. Ooh, and I'm getting from the spirits, it's not just about exchanging energy with others to create your abundance. It's also about exchanging the energy within you that is blocking the abundance. So have a look at that for this week. That's going to be, wow, wonderful. So this week probably might get a little bit intense. So look into that. Again, be aware of the, Mercury retrograde. And as always, as much as you stay grounded within yourself, you're always going to be fine. All right, then let's go dive into the personal messages. And here we're starting with the purple flower. If that was the one that resonated with you, we have here for you. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love, and the joy I put out. Wow. Look what you can attract if you, when you look into how you feel. Imagine you're feeling, because we just had the word abundance. Imagine you're feeling fully abundance. You are completely aligned with the faith in the abundance and love and the joy you're putting out because of that faith in that. I think it needs no further explanation. So just try to get into that energy. If you'd like, here, repeat that mantra. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love, and the joy I put out. Beautiful. Go for it, my beautiful people. And here we go. From the starseeds, we have Hyrath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Wow. So this might be something that comes up, that you're longing for that energy that where you used to be, but connected. Longing for home, or having that homesickness, as it's called, for the stars. You know, it's just a reminder that you're part of both worlds. And whatever you're homesick of, because it doesn't necessarily have to be the stars, it can be something else. But remind yourself that you're the one that creates it here on this plane. So here we go. My super attractive power comes from how I feel, my faith and love and the joy I put out. So how do you feel? How can you create the feeling of being home? You know, because I feel for us, especially for us empaths, sometimes, you know, or one of the things that really changed a lot was when I finally realized that my home is within me. So the more you connect to yourself, to who you are, you're going to be more connected to your true self. And with that, to your, you know, to what is home for you. The belonging, right? And then we have El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. The universe is with you. So the spirit guides are wanting to tell you here, they are with you. They are supporting you, and they will be there, you know, with you to support you, to be there, to protect you, to help you, to guide you. So they are there. Remember that. And, you know, this might be something to look out for, because, you know, usually when this card comes up, there might be signs along the way. So watch out for that during this week. And then, oh, you have two of the ancestor cards, Heart Guardian. Here we go. Love and let yourself be loved. Love and yet let yourself be loved. I think this card doesn't need much more explanation. You know, love and let yourself be loved. Be mindful of that, you know. You never know if it means you're meeting someone new, or if there is someone already there that would like to, you know, be more present in your life. And I'm not just saying, not talking about love partners. It's also about, you know, friends, family. There are so many wonderful people that can share love with us, and where we can share love with them as well. So allow yourself to be loved as well. And the second ancestral card for you is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Take time to reflect. You know, I love when that happens, because the universe shows us in our surrounding, in our physical world, shows us what wants to be healed within us. And, you know, when this card comes up, it's telling you it's there. If you look at it, you'll find out. Very beautiful cards here. I love how the Mirror Guardian is sort of an angel that is helping you, supporting you to, you know, see the mirror of the universe. Here we go. And the next one, if you resonated with the white flower, this is going to be your, I always say pile. So if anybody has a better word than pile, please let me know. Here we go. I heal the habit of fear, and I embrace the habit of love. I heal the habit of fear. Oh, again, here we're working on healing ourselves. So wherever you feel that fear is coming up, take a look at it, you know, heal it, transform it. And whenever you have that, and embrace the habit of love, create more love. Because what is fear? The absence of love. So wherever you create more love, that's when you let go of fear. Perfect. So that's something for you to look out for. From the starseeds for you, we have the big picture thinking, Pleiades energies, visionary inspired ideas. I love the Pleiades energies. It's always a combination. You know, there is, the Hawaiians are very connected to Pleiades energies. And I have to say, ever since I saw them for the first time on Hawaii, I always see them. No matter where I am on the planet, and there's a night sky above me, I feel where they are. Like I just look up and I know the first thing that I'm going to see is the Pleiades star constellation. It's very beautiful. So for you, the big picture thinking, have a good look at it. Look at the big picture. Look at at what's going on in your life. You know, don't look at it too tiny. You know, would that be the right word? But you know what I mean. So, you know, take a step back. You know, don't be too close. Take a step back and look at it, what's happening. And you might see why it is necessary for you that the situation is happening the way it is. And the second card we have for you is Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Wow. So for you, why don't you take the energy of that portal day and allow it to, embrace whatever wants to come in, whatever information wants to come in. Something wants to, come through to you. So allow that to happen. Be aware of it. Sometimes it feels like tingling somewhere in the body. Sometimes it might feel like, like someone is embracing, like energy surges, like heat. There are different kinds of ways. I mean, I always say, if be mindful with yourself, because if it's your body being sick, go to the doctor. But there's this when you're having this one moment somewhere where you sort of like feel lightheaded for a quick moment, then something's happening. There's a download happening, or some of the spirit guides might be nearby, but you get it after practicing for a while. And then the last card for you from the ancestors is Air Guardian. Shift your perceptions. Shift your perceptions. So something might come up where you might have been, very one-directional thinking. And this is basically calling you to change that a little bit, to go and look into a different kind of direction, different perspective. And I mean, you had the big picture thinking. So it's about, having a different view on the things happening in your life. So do that this week. Be mindful with that. Be aware of that. And you're going to have an amazing week. Amazing, amazing. And here we're going to go. If you resonated with the rainbow colored flower cards, this is your messages. And we have spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Here we go. So that, I mean, if the affirmation starts like that, it's very clear, align yourself with what you want to do. Spiritual alignment, connect yourself to your spirit guides, to the universe, to the energies out there that want to support you. Align yourself with them and allow them to help you create the right actions, the aligned actions that want to happen. And then from the starseeds, we have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. I don't know if you're a sound healer. I've known a couple, and I know it's about moving, past certain things to actually let that healer inside of us come through. But the sound frequency of sounds can work through different ways. You don't have to be a singer necessarily. Take a look at me. For me, it's about, whenever I speak, when I talk, that's a different frequency of my language. And I even sometimes feel how my voice is different depending on where and what I'm talking about. So that has its frequency itself. So do that for yourself too. Be mindful of your voice, of how that frequency comes up. What is the frequency that you're sending out? But also, and that's one of the things that I love, diving deep, there are frequencies that tap into our own energies with music. And I don't know if you've tried the Schumann frequencies, for example, that are supposed to be the frequencies of our planet. There are so many wonderful frequencies that we can use. Even white noise and brown noise can be very helpful for us to attune our frequencies. In my case, I love the drums. If you look at shamanic drums, there are so many playlists on Spotify or any kind of audio programs that you have. You can search for wonderful music that helps you change your vibration, right? And helps you hold the vibration. Sometimes it's about holding certain vibrations. And then we have for you Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. We have here, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. I mean, look at this. Yeah. We have here the spiritual alignment that is helping you, the frequencies. And now it's about your consciousness expanding and understanding the connection between things. That's something that might happen for you this week. So be aware of that. Be aware of you growing and expanding. And it's wonderful because the thing is that we have to remind it about our own personal expansion, that it's possible and it's out there. And as your final card, we have here the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Connect with your emotions. They're going to help you with so many things. And I mean, we're talking about here you being aligned to manifest everything, you being aligned and receiving the frequencies, and your emotions. You know, on one hand, they are telling you and showing you where you're, you know, what wants to be healed. But also the emotions are the ones that will be showing you, you know, they will be showing you your intuition. You know, a lot of the times our intuition is a feeling that we have, and feelings are our emotions. So be mindful of that, connect yourself with that. Maybe that will help you and support you in the alignment of everything. Wow, wonderful. So that was the reading for this week, everybody. It was so exciting. I hope you loved it as well. And I hope you receive the messages that you're going to need to be able to serve the energy waves of next week. With that said, stay connected to yourself, as grounded as possible, as connected to yourself, aligned with, you know, your higher self, and be aware of communications because of our wonderful Mercury in retrograde. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and as always, serve your energy wave. Bye.